morning students. I hope you all are fine and safe at home. Dear students, in the previous video we done question number 1 of exercise 5.2, but in this video we will continue our exercise, and here we are going to start question number 2. Question number 2 is, where will the hand of a clock stop if it starts at 12 and makes half of a revolution clockwise? It means when it starts from 12, if the clock starts from 12 and makes half of a revolution. Now here half of a revolution means it covered 30 minutes, or we can simply say half of a revolution means it makes an angle of 180 degree. There are ways to remember all the things, it's up to you. Now if we have a part of a revolution half, then it means minutes covered are 30. If minutes covered are 30, then this is 5, 10, as we know 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So it will stops over here, and whenever the hour hand moves, then the direction will be clockwise like this. It stops over here, so make an arrow over here. This marking is very important. Marking the direction is very important. So as the question is, it starts from 12 and makes half of a revolution clockwise, so it stops at 6. So your answer is it stops at 6. So this is your A part. Next we have C part. It starts at 5 and makes 1/4 of a revolution, and we know that 1/4 of a revolution means how many minutes covered? 15 minutes covered. So I will start from 5 and it cover 1/4 of a revolution means 15 minutes. So here 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So it stops at 8, and my direction of the clock is like this, because 1/4 of a revolution means how many minutes covered? 15. So it stops at 8. So this is your C part. Now the D part is, it starts at 5 and makes 3/4 of a revolution, and we know that if we have 3/4 of a revolution means how many minutes covered? 45 minutes covered, or angle formed is of 270 degree. So 3/4 revolution means 45 minutes have to be covered, and we know that it starts from 5. So let's start. It starts from 5, and how many minutes covered? 45. So we have 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. So it stops at 2, and the direction will be like this. So my answer is it stops at 2. So this is all with question number 2. So let's start our third question. Let's start our question number 3. Here question number 3 is, which direction? Now here we have direction, so in this case we will not make any clock. We have to make the directions. Will you face, if you start facing east and make half of a revolution clockwise? Now here we have directions like this: north, south, west and east. Now here we have to start from east and make half of a revolution. Here we have half of a revolution. Half of a revolution can be written as 2/4. Means we have to cover 2. Here the fraction is 2/4. So it starts from E, and this is the half revolution. As we know, half revolution makes an angle of 180 degree, and this also makes an angle of 180 degree, and you have to move here clockwise. So this is the movement clockwise, and here I will mention here that the movement is clockwise. Half of a revolution means angle covered is 180 degree, so it reaches at west. So here we have to write it reaches at west. Now next we have B part. here the B part is, as the question is of direction, so let's make the directions north, south, west, east. Now the question is, which direction will you face if you start facing east? From you have to face east and make 1/2 of a revolution. Here we have this 1/2 of a revolution, and the revolution is clockwise. So here the revolution is clockwise, so I will write clockwise here. So here I have 1/2. Firstly, I will make one revolution. Complete revolution means it starts from east, then it reaches at east. This is one full revolution. The next I have 1/2. 1/2, as it reaches over here, half means 180 degrees, so it will reach at again west. So my answer is west. Which direction will I face? I will face west direction. 1 means one complete revolution. I will stops over here, then half, then I will start from here and reaches at west. So this is all about B part. Now next I have C part. Question number 3, C part. Here question number 3, C part. Which direction will you face if you start facing west and make 3/4 of a revolution? 3/4 of a revolution. Now firstly make the directions. It divided into 4 parts. It's just like a fraction. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 parts, but we have to start from west. But here we have to move anti-clockwise. Anti-clockwise movement is there. So here I have a movement of anti-clockwise. As we know, clockwise movement is like this, and anti-clock will be opposite. So anti-clock will be like this, opposite. So it starts from west. It starts from west and makes 3/4, means fraction is 3/4. It will be like this. This is the anti-clockwise movement at 3/4. Here fraction covered 1, 2, 3, 3/4. So here we reaches at north. So my answer is at north. So here I reach at, my direction is north. So this is anti-clockwise. Here you have to mention that movement is anti-clockwise. Okay, so this is C part. Then we have D part. Then we have D part. D part is, which direction will you face if you start facing south and make one full revolution? Now in this case, one full revolution is given to you, but it is not given clockwise or anti-clockwise. And if we have one full revolution, it means from where you have to start, you reaches at the same point, whether you are moving clockwise or anti-clockwise. So in this case both are correct. So here just mark the directions: north, south, west, east. So let's move clockwise. You can move anti-clockwise also. We have to start from south, and one complete revolution means from where he starts, he reaches at the same point. So he reaches at south. So my position is south position, whether you are moving clockwise or anti-clockwise. So this is all about question number 3. So next I have question number 4. Here question number 4 is, which part of revolution, means we have to find out the fraction. Which part of the revolution have you turned through if you stand facing east and turn clockwise to face north? So let's draw the directions first. Here we have north, south, west, east, and here we have given clockwise direction. So I will mention clockwise. and we have to start from east and turn clockwise to face north. Clockwise to face north. Now in this I have to write part of revolution. I have to write part of revolution, means fraction. Now check what is the fraction of revolution. Part of revolution, that is 1, 2, 3. 3 upon 4. It's just like fraction. So I will write 3 upon 4. So here we have 3 upon 4. So next is our B part. Here B part is, which part of a revolution have you turned through if you stand facing south and turn clockwise to face east? Now here mark the directions first: north, south, west, east, and you have to move clockwise. Here we have to move clockwise. We start from south and turn clockwise to face east. Starts from south, turn clockwise to face east. Now what is the fraction? What is the part of revolution? 1, 2, 3. That is 3 upon 4. So here part of revolution is equals to 3 upon 4. So this is my part B. So this is my B part. Now next part I have C part. Now you have to start from west. You have to start from west and turn clockwise to face east. In this also we have to move clockwise. Starts from west and turn clockwise to face east. Now I have to write the part of revolution, means fraction. Here the part of revolution, it is here 1, 2. 2 upon 4. As this is divided into 4 parts, so part of revolution is 2 upon 4. So this is all about question number 4. And keep in mind बच्चे 2 upon 4 can also be written as we know both are divisible by 2. So this will be equals to 1 upon 2. So here the part of revolution is 1 upon 2. 1 upon 2 is also correct. You can also write 2 upon 4 or 1 upon 2. So this is all about question number 4.